Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel The Indian Dev, and I am Ayush. So guys, as you can see that in this video we're gonna learn about how we can work with components and how much easy it is to work with the components in React, and it is way more fun than you can think. So now like moving towards the components thing, this is the app component. So one thing that I wanted to make sure that throughout this particular series or throughout this particular React.js development, I will make sure that whenever I am creating any component, then I will like name it as like app component, name component, login component, sign up component, so that it is very much clear, that this particular function is like for a component. So yes, like I just replaced this with the app component. Now just think that like what we can do with a component. This is a functional component, so it is returning some sort of UI. Now the next thing can be like how can we reuse the component, like in the first video we have seen that the React provides the code reusability that we don't get in HTML. So like for that I would like to create a method that is like function. I will say it as name component, and I'm using here as the arrow function. For arrow function I will not be writing here the function keyword. So this is the arrow function. From this arrow function I'll be returning some sort of JSX code. Inside this div I'll be writing like my name, Ayush Kulshrestha. Okay, now like this is the very first example in this series that how we can create our own component. So this was like this app component was also like created by us. Now we have again created a name component. So like as per the requirement we can create any number of components in React. That is the power of React. So this is the like component that I just created, and I can use it like anywhere inside my React application. So like if I just remove this part from here and just write that the name component, and that uses is very much similar. Like I can write it as a tag because again it is a component. So name component, if I like save this and once my code is compiled, and I will just refresh this. Now you can have a look. Now you can have a look that my name is already here because like I just imported or just added the name component here. Now the thing is how I can like the I have already like used this component. I can use this component like any number of times. And now if you can have a look onto the code, that the particular component has been like rendered again and again. So I do not need to create the same thing again and again. I can use the existing component for the same uses. Now if I just wanted to define a class for this, I can define like I can go to my CSS file. I will be just creating a class as name. The text color should be aqua. We can take some sort of padding, maybe 5 pixels, some sort of margins between 5 pixels, maybe some border. Okay, the color should be aqua, 2 pixels, and it should be solid. Now if I go back to the browser and just refresh it, now you can see that how easy it is to reuse the components. Like I can define anything with this particular component. I can again create a span and write that age is 24. This is again the same thing, like I've added a span here. So yes, was the way that how we can play around with the components. We can define a lot of stuff here. Like if I wanted to write it in a span as well. Yeah, the thing is same. I can format this code, and now you can have a look. And that this particular code, I just wrote it for the very first time, and then I can reuse it like any number of times. So this is the power of React. So this is one thing. Like, and the next thing we can in the next video we will be looking at like how we can make it dynamic. Like I don't want that I don't want to hard code my name here, I don't want to hard code my age here, because like if I like taken any example of like any sort of class, like if it is my college class, then a lot of like students can be there. Like if there are around 50 students, then I cannot hard code the names and the ages of those students like for 50 times. So what I would like to do is I would like to make this component dynamic, so that like I will be writing the code once and I can reuse it for every student. So let's catch up in the next video. Thank you for watching this video, guys, and if you guys like this video, then please make sure to hit the like button, and please share this video with your colleagues. Thank you for watching.